Hello, welcome back to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 19. Last time we made it to the Githyanki Crèche, which was in the mountain pass. We finally made it there. And made Lae'zel a little bit happy before we made her sad when we nerfed her stats by a lot. But that's okay.
Let's move.
Obviously there is a way of fixing that, but we're not going to be using any worms this playthrough. So we're not going to do that. Today, we are heading deeper into the Crèche. We're going to go talk to the Inquisitor. See what today has in store for us. It should be a good day of gaming.
Those cultists, I've loosened their tongues properly.
I'm sure you would. Likely before they'd had the chance to say anything useful.
I think these were the two from outside.
An Istik allowed to soil our halls. Chick.
They don't care about me.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the Astral Prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the Astral Prism, Therezzyn. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai.
That guy looks
You heard him?
menacing.
Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
I seek an audience with your Inquisitor. There's a traitor among you.
She speaks the truth, Kithrak.
A Sharlak? Among us? Whom would you accuse?
Your doctor.
The Gustil? A strong accusation from the mouth of an Istik. The very same said to hold the weapon we seek. Shema Zala Vlaakith. Give it to me!
You want this
No!
artifact?
Yes. There it is. Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Ah! Trickery? Heresy? How did you... You manipulate it when I cannot? You are forbidden to leave. Report to the Inquisitor at once. Deliver the Prism. Do not try to leave, or it will be your death.
Okay. Thanks for letting us go and see the Inquisitor, which is exactly what we wanted.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the Crèche.
I'll breathe easier once we're gone from here.
This Inquisitor sounds like a daunting chap. But who knows? Perhaps he'll answer our questions.
Perhaps.
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.
Gale,
I applaud your taste.
I'll let you stay up here.
Our esteemed guest. Approach. We have much to discuss.
Much to discuss. Okay. Let's discuss.
My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Ghaik slave vessel.
Chitrai. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Ghaik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me. Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
Shouldn't you be more concerned with the Mind Flayer invasion?
What makes you think we are not? We are talking about the grand design, the restoration of the Illithid Empire. There is nothing of greater importance. But the weapon is the solution. I have heard it directly from Queen Vlaakith herself. It is how we will stop the Mind Flayers before they destroy us all. Hand it over.
And what is the grand design?
The grand design is what all Geik seek. The restoration of the Illithid Empire, which spanned the entirety of the multiverse. For centuries, their elder brains sought to bring back their dominion. Every plot they hatched, we stopped. But now they are close to succeeding. Never before could they pause ceremorphosis. Never before could they let the infections spread undetected. You saw the thralls gathered on the Geik ship. Imagine that everywhere. Wants, needs, choice. All would cease to be. Everything rendered unto the Geik. So, the weapon. Please. Don't give it to him.
He asked me so nicely. I won't let you take it.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
Therezzyn, remember what happened here. Gift can't be trusted.
The Saithis. I hate that you speak the truth. Choose. Your path is mine to follow.
We're keeping the artifact.
Our fate is forged. Mother Gith, guide us.
Your illustrious adventure ends here. Hetazith! Crèche, Yillik, with me, to the death.
Now we fight Inquisitor W'wargaz. Who shouldn't be that bad. I might even let him get a few attacks off. On honor mode, I killed him first turn because I didn't want him to get any attacks off. Because it would have been insane, but... This is Tactician. So let's deal with everyone else. She has 9. Now she has 1. It's annoying that she has 1 HP left, but... There's what this. Maybe Scratch can take her out. Scratch, go bite her. Oh, that's big sad, isn't it?
Fury, I am death.
I definitely want to take out the
You bow,
casters.
or you break.
Who? Alright, Gale's turn will be after this one. Man, that's so annoying, but let's roll with it. Spirit Guardians? No, we don't need it. We've got the power of Smite. Another mob that has no HP.
Have to keep going.
Yeah, letting them actually do things, you know, it's dangerous, but it's more fun. Start on that guy. Nice work, Gale. I don't want you to be right here. If you don't mind moving away, that would be nice. Probably should have disengaged. Also can't hit him for anything. He gets additional armor every like Mind Steel link he has. So I generally on honor mode you just try to 1-turn him because he does that plus honor mode stuff. think I could possibly dismiss Scratch to get rid of this one. Might actually be the play. Now he loses one armor, right? Yeah, now he's, now he's only 19. Alright, Gale, you are in a bad situation, but maybe just take an opportunity attack. He hit.
Impressive resistance, but futile.
I was fully ready for him to just
Can't slow down.
action surge, but I don't know if he has it. Alright, we got through the parry. That's good. Take him down, lays out. Couldn't trip him over.
Let's end this.
It's okay. That was a crit. Nice.
Inquisitor W'wargaz was potent. We are impressed.
My queen. Skathzai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The deathless queen has spoken. You will obey.
I will stay standing exactly as I am.
I expected a little of Istic education, but here we kneel before our queen.
You are no queen of mine.
Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlaakith. You know me.
Erlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istic, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
I'm the hero who found your weapon.
Your utility is proven, but your heroism is yet to be witnessed. A test, then, to see if you are as capable as you profess to be. That weapon you carry, the Astral Prism, it is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the Astral Prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prism is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. Choose. But know this. The cost of refusal is great.
Not merely great, Lae'zel. Eternal.
Now, if you make too many bad decisions during the talk with Vlaakith, she will just kill you. Which is funny. But let's push her a little bit. I can't do that. The person inside protects me from the Absolute.
You are being lied to. I will be obeyed!
Skva! Do not defy my queen!
Fine, I will enter the prism and kill the occupant.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. You will not leave this room until it is done.
Barnazin, are each step with purpose. Vlaakith has spoken. Do not leave this room except to enter the prism. Turn your back on me, and you will feel my blade against it.
I am gonna loot first, so don't mind. So that's Vlaakith. We got a really nice crit with Shadowheart, which just made it so much easier to take W'wargaz down, actually. Because every crit that you get with a Paladin is 2 crits, basically. Then you Divine Smite, which also crits. These gloves can be nice. Don't know if we'll use them, but they are pretty nice. Reverberation is fun. Voss Traitor. Interesting. Also, this ring, while concentrating on a spell, the wearer deal an additional 1 to 4 damage, which might be great for Shadowheart. There's some good items in this crèche. We haven't even got them all yet. The Diadem of Arcane Synergy. Also another good item. Alright, let's head in to the Planecaster. Do Vlaakith's bidding, I guess.
Don't do it.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement.
Flashing it in our face. Well, this is a place. We've been here before, though.
A timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
We've been here in our dreams.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
Now we get moon gravity. Gotta run around and loot all the things here.
Don't mind if I do.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come. We will talk in private. Just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you?
You should never trust a rogue.
And now... you've come here to murder me.
Vlaakith told me you were an agent of the Illithid Grand Design.
I told you I stole the artifact from someone. Well, I stole it from Vlaakith. Since then, she has become... desperate. Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule. The end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you, but consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
It remains to be seen. If Vlaakith wants you dead, she can kill you herself.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
What deception?
Vlaakith is lying to the Githyanki. They believe she knows how their beloved Mother Gith defeated the Mind Flayer Empire, but she does not. If the Illithids would ever rise to power again, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
What is this power you speak of?
A logical question. But you're not ready for the answer. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. I hope you are ready to face Vlaakith's wrath. The entire Crèche stands ready to kill you in her name. Good luck.
Let them try.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Actually, Lae'zel, I learned a few things. Seems your queen is lying to you.
Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles.
As you wish.
Lae'zel seeks entrance. Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlaakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness. Vlaakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the great Mother Gith. Skvar! We are leaving this place, now.
At least we get bliss for the fights to come. Our allies taking care of us. Let's head out. See what madness is to come.
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Vlaakith. Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Shkageth! I followed your path. What good? This heart of stone, for it to be shattered.
Sad, eh?
She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the Astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
You're an enemy of your people now. You need to accept that.
Silence! I must think.
Well, you're allowed to think, but we've still got shit to do, Lae'zel.
I think we've overstayed our welcome in this place, if we ever truly had one to begin with. We should leave.
I'm glad you're on the same wavelength as me, Shadowheart. What about you, Gale?
I think we taught that Inquisitor a very valuable lesson. Won't be ambushing anyone else in a hurry, or doing anything else, for that matter.
Yeah, it would be impressive if he does. Alright, so there is a little bit more to do down here still. Like, there's loot and stuff, you know? But we're not going to do it all just yet. We're going to come back to this place after we do a few fights in the Crèche. I'll do a few fights, get a little bit more experience, do what needs to be done, and then come back here. The reason we'll come back here is over the other side of this room, where there is an obvious hidden passage.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell. Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Okay. Let's turn the statues.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Shadowheart, hit the statue ground for me.
Can't give up now.
Now everyone knows where the sun rises and sets, right? So, pretty easy puzzle.
The statues revealed a hidden door. Curious.
Now, like I said, we're not going to go down there yet, because we want to get the maximum out of the Crèche. We want to get the experience, we want to get the items. Let's deal with what we've got to deal with. Commander. I did forget to get Scratch out, actually. I was thinking about getting the Scratch out, but then I got critical miss. That's not good. Not a great start. It came straight to us. Now this fear is probably the worst spell in the game that I think I've ever encountered. If you let this go off, you will drop all your weapons, you will run around crazily, and it will be stupid. So we definitely counterspell it. The first time I fought this NPC, I was just running around with no weapons like half the fight.
Then bleed them dry.
Say less, Lazel. Probably should have turned on this. It's only 80% while she's down.
What should I do?
Shadowheart, you should finish her off.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
He's a big wolf. Near that. Being able to kill the main lady within a turn is very nice, considering not that much more to worry about in this fight, honestly. Definitely got quite a strong team in this playthrough. But it's hard to make a weak team in this game when you've played through it, I feel. Because I still just play what I want to play. I'm not like grabbing guides or anything and min-max. Now we get the Soulbreaker Greatsword, which is very good for Lazel, +2 initiative, and it comes with an extra ability called Soulbreaker, which has a chance of stunning. So definitely an important fight to do.
What's in here?
I think that's basically Lazel's best sword until Act 3. Now the next fight I want to do before we leave this place is the vendor. Even though we bought the items from her, I do want to check, you know, see if she drops anything good. Plus we've got to loot the place anyway, right? So might as well run through it and take everything. I would say everything not nailed down, but we're also going to take everything that's nailed down.
No Githyanki of worth would prefer this to a fresh kill.
No, right, Lazel. So weird. We can take down the quarter mistress immediately. Not bad damage. You might get hurt from this, but let's do it anyway. 2 HP. These archers are pretty rough. They're the same. These NPCs are basically the same ones from the Githyanki patrol fight, which in this playthrough wasn't that difficult, but they do a hell of a lot of damage. That fireball would hit everyone there. Pretty good fireball then. Nice. He was doing great at dodging there. He'll lays out for a little bit. Gets ready to parry at least, and we can Divine Smite. Now, this guy's the guy that got crit. 52. We won't Divine Smite on that one though. Smiting Shadowheart is a different feel though. I like it.
Breathe deep and move.
It's like I'm playing a completely different game with a Smiting Shadowheart. Done that guy, but one. They're both pretty weak actually. Like 9 and 5 HP now. I think if you're someone who comes to the Crèche first, like you come to the Crèche before the Underdark, or you don't even go to the Underdark, the Crèche is so much harder. But for us, relatively chill.
Focus straight through. Very well. Is that blood? No, never mind. I'll get you right in no time. What to do?
It lays out up. I think the one thing with Shadowheart now though is because we're using Divine Smites, is she's gonna need that long rest so much. It's a bad thing about Paladin, in my opinion. Paladin's fun and awesome, but you gotta take that long rest so much because they're out of spell slots. So she dropped the plate armor, which is worth 400 gold to be fair, that we sold her earlier. So I will take them and sell them again. Alright, now, the Crèche is pretty clear. We haven't killed the people in the hatchery, but there's only a few of them and I don't really care to. I already got the boots from the guy, you know, and the egg. When you already have the egg and stuff, it's like, whatever then. So let's head back to the room where we killed W'wargaz and met Vlaakith and do what we have to do down here. I did forget to loot this chest when I was here last.
Is this it? Seems a little underwhelming for a holy relic.
The fake blood of Lathander. They show you that one to ward off the people who are like, I got the blood of Lathander, but don't want to, you know, investigate further. Hey Scratch, we're gonna dismiss you, buddy. You go back to camp.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Secret stairway.
Remarkable that this stayed hidden all this time.
Take out the NG source. Now I think these Dawn Breakers just like throw you off the
No one
edge.
back home will ever believe this.
I've never set one off completely, but you know, they do unlock turn-based mode just in case you want to try to run past them. But you can also just do that. There are also some plaques that I should be reading on this journey, so let's do that.
All right, what
I
now?
forgot about them for a moment.
If thou readst this, trespasser, turn back. lest your life be forfeit.
Turn back, huh?
Lathander's light may be infinite, but his mercy is not. Return. Now.
We're not very good at reading signs.
The Morning Lord's wrath awaits, heretic. Retreat whilst thou can.
Retreat whilst thou can. Here it is. The Blood of Lathander. The very first legendary weapon that you can find in this game. Now it's going to be interesting, this playthrough. Because usually I give this to Shadowheart. Shadowheart is our big two-handed weapon smiter. Which means we're probably not going to use Blood of Lathander. The game might be harder than it usually is for me. Now, we do have the Dawnmaster's Crèche, which we could put in the Crèche panel.
Still alive, so that's progress.
But as I said before, we're not going to do that. I'm going to just kind of quickly take out this energy source. And then we're going to go ahead and steal the Blood of Lathander.
Ornate mace hovers before you, suspended in a shaft of brilliant light. A fist-sized piece of amber flecked with crimson is set in the handle, emitting a radiance all its own. This mace must be the legendary Blood of Lathander. The amber is said to contain the blood of the Morning Lord himself.
I'll reach into the light and take the mace.
You recall all the measures meant to keep you from reaching this place. Taking this mace would surely lead to something quite disastrous.
What's the worst that could happen? Everyone disapproves. What's the worst that could happen? I think the worst thing that could happen is a giant sun-powered laser of death.
Everything is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction unless you act.
It's a very cool situation though, I love doing this. Only in honor mode am I not man enough to do this. But we should be able to easily escape.
It went up. Now to get out of here.
Well, my character should be easily able to escape. I don't know if everyone's gonna make it, we'll find out. Because Lae'zel can literally just jump her way away. Now Gale has like one misty step.
On it.
But I gave him some scrolls also, so he will probably make it. But he's definitely gonna be the one that I'm most worried about. So we'll try to throw him ahead a little bit. 3 turns remain. The very first time I did this, we did not all make it.
This way.
There was definitely some people being exploded. Look at this. What in the hell?
Repositioning.
But she just gone.
There's no time. I need to get down from here.
I don't actually know if you can disarm the device. Like it says escape or disarm. I don't know if you can disarm. I've never tried to disarm, but I know I can escape. So that's what we're gonna do.
Have to keep going.
Alright, Franker is out, safe. very cool situation. Honestly, even though you can save the monastery and not blow up the Crèche, it's always worth blowing up the Crèche. Cinematic. Now, your companions don't like it that much.
Skvar! Githmazathok! Gerta Roknatorun. One theft consumes all. Protocol 402. Our greed reduced Crèche Yillik to rubble. Vlaakith, absolve my sin or skewer my heart. In each, you might make me worthy.
Crèche had turned against us. Why should I care about them?
I care. Just because the Sathisk failed, because Vlaakith has marked us, makes this no less of a tragedy. I do not expect you to mourn, but I will not tolerate your rejoicing either. Skaketh! Next time, think twice before getting grabby with powerful relics in mysterious places.
Yeah, it's what I do. I'm a rogue.
Of all the things I anticipated our foray into that monastery achieving, bringing the whole thing down around our ears wasn't one of them. Life is just full of surprises.
Indeed. It was fun though, right?
The Crèche. It's nothing but rubble and ashes now. We should put some distance between ourselves and this mess before any Githyanki come investigating.
Get on our way out of here. Go talk to Lady Esther one time before we leave the zone completely.
Shame that monastery had to go up like that. Taking my impeccable reputation for success with it.
I believe we'll have one more scene in camp, and then we'll bring this episode to a wrap. The Astarian's reaction.
I've killed my fair share of people, but wiping out an entire building with a cannon powered by the sun? Well, that will take some time to process.
I love Astarian's reaction to this. Probably the best one.
Baldur's bones. The Githyanki Crèche is naught but rubble. May the Triad have mercy.
This place is done for. Let's get out of here.
After we sleep, we'll get out of here. You don't want to wake up today.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Doing the same thing you did.
Skakek Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
You can lead, Lae'zel.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the Astral Prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the Ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Vlaakith's led you astray, Lae'zel. I believe him. So should you. Lae'zel approves.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the Astral Prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Good luck. Revelations. Lots of information this episode. Lots to take in. Most of it Githyanki.
Vlaakith Kosivim Crèche. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem.
It's a lot.
Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
What does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Voss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Do you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
She's a pretender. Who do you think the one in the prism is?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole.
Could still be.
But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
What if Voss is wrong?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Fair enough.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Therezzyn's Crèche in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Alright, and after that very dramatic episode with gods, explosions, revelations, probably the best one so far, that will bring this episode to a close, and it will also bring Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3 to a close. The next episode we'll be moving into Act 2. We'll get new storylines to pursue and new characters to meet. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I hope you are too. Have a great night or day depending on where you're watching from, and I will see you all in the next episode of this lovely game.